Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Happy New Year! Hello, hello! It's a doubleheader today. Welcome in, John Burnett. Hey, Sin, we missed you earlier. And Proud Mimi, thank you for being a Justice Jedi for 10 months. I appreciate your support. Have you guys had a good New Year's Day?
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
All right, let me fix that. Proud Mimi, thank you so much. Wow. Almost a whole year for us. Miss Higgins, good to see you. Is she coming in with 16 months? Happy New Year's to you.
So is that a joint?
Robat with 37 months.
Or is it a cigar?
She has, oh, how cute. You have John and Gypsy Rose. Ah! Snazzy Trinkets, 15 months. Thank you, Snaz. Oh, you were there, Sin.
Or is it a cigar?
I thought I saw you were at the movies. Wait, oh, this is a reminder, live chat. 21 months for Cheryl McDonald. Happy New Year, Cheryl. Jammers, 30 months. Happy New Year and much love to you and yours.
So is that a joint?
Canvas and Crime, 16 months.
Or is it a cigar?
Melissa Hex, 47 months. Damn. The Real Kels, 20 months. Belinda Buckner coming in hot with 1 month. Happy 2026.
So is that a joint?
5 months for Penny. Wow, you guys have a lot of things to celebrate with me today. Happy New Year. I love that. Hey, I think I can give away. Oh, Galen, I'm going to give away something. Thank you, Galen. Happy New Year.
Or is it a cigar?
Wow, thank you so much. I was just going to do my 5.
Or is it a cigar?
Here's 5 more. We're getting Elon'd up tonight.
Or is it a cigar? So is that a joint?
Hey, Cindy.
Or is it a cigar?
29 months for the Vogue mod. 41 months, Carrie. White Dog Carrie. So good to see you.
So is that a joint?
Snazzy coming in hot with 5 more. Oh my gosh, you guys. What a way to start the new year.
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
Wow. Thank you so much. Hey, Girl Mama.
So is that
Hey,
a joint?
Sean.
Or is it a cigar?
Canvas with 5 more.
So
Thank you so much, Canvas. Sin with 5 more. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much, you guys. Was it a cigar? You guys are shaking the
So is that a
bushes.
Or is it a cigar?
It is. It's raining green cooters
So is
everywhere.
that a joint?
I don't know if that's a good thing, though. RLR, Happy
it a
New Year
cigar?
to you. 4 months. I have like permagrin.
So is that a joint?
Feminem got one. 3 months,
it a
Mama
cigar?
Bear. Been a fan since Watts. Love you, Jay. Thank you so much, Mama
So is
Bear.
that a joint?
You're the greatest. Melissa Hex with 5
it a
more
cigar?
cooter ships. Clicker ships. It is
So is that a joint?
shaking. She was
cigar?
shaking. I can't believe it's 2026. Welcome in,
So is
welcome
that a
in.
joint?
Wow, what a comeback for
Or is it a
Jay is
cigar?
for Justice this New Year's Day. I'm honored. I'm flattered.
So is that a joint?
I'm humbled. Thank you so much.
Or is it a cigar?
Hello, Miss Blessings.
So is that a joint?
You guys are the bestest. I just
Or is it a
see
cigar?
green going across. Milestones,
a joint?
memberships. Thank you
Or is it
so
a cigar?
much. I really do appreciate it. We had a bumpy end
So is that a
to
joint?
last year, but we are back. It's January 1st,
Or is it a
2026, and ain't no stopping us now.
So is that a joint?
We're on the move. No, I'm serious. 2026
Or is it
is
a
going to
cigar?
turn around. We're going to start doing more true crime
So is
streams.
that a joint?
We got trials coming up and things
Or
like
is it a
that.
cigar?
So I hope that you will subscribe if you're not subscribed and hit the notification for more. Look at this. Thank you for subbing up. Well, hello, Summer.
So is that a joint?
What's up, Holly
Or
Deal?
is it a cigar?
Happy New Year, honey. Whistle down. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a safe night last
Or
night.
is it a cigar?
I had a fun stream last night with Under Crusher.
So is that a joint?
We did a dual stream. Hello, Amy.
Or is it a cigar?
Robat, thank you for the super
that a
chat.
joint?
She says, I still have no idea
Or is it a
how to
cigar?
donate memberships from iPhone. I don't think you can.
So is that a joint?
Oh, here's the 2026. I think it's going to be a good year.
Or is it a cigar?
Hey, pretty hate. Good to see you.
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
Hello, Aussie True Crime. Good to see you. Have you guys been following the Gypsy Rose stuff?
Or is it a cigar?
I know that Incognito Potato's been following it, but have you guys watched any
So
of
is that
it?
a joint?
Hey, is she? I'm feeling pretty optimistic
Or is it a
too,
cigar?
Pam. I'm with you.
So is that a joint?
I think it's a YouTube thing, Kels.
Or is
It's
it a cigar?
like a glitchy thing. It was, Penny.
So is that a joint?
Aussie True Crime, 37
Or is it a
months.
cigar?
Hi, beautiful Jay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, babe. Cheryl
So is that a joint?
McDonald, 5 more cooter ships. We may as well
Or is
just
it a
have
cigar?
cooter ships going the whole fucking night. You guys are the best.
So is that a joint?
You haven't seen any of the new Gypsy Rose. Oh,
Or is
there's
it
a
a
lot
cigar?
coming out. I haven't seen all of it. I've only seen like a couple
So is that a joint?
videos. But my friend Hello Starlight, I think, has
Or
been
is it a
showing
cigar?
all of it. I saw her doing
So is that a joint?
she was doing a belly dance in the mirror, and I was like,
Or is it a
oh,
cigar?
what? Nick should have been left out before.
So is that a joint?
Let out before her.
Or is it a
Unsolved
cigar?
Amy, thank you for becoming a member today. I appreciate you.
So is that
Hey,
a joint?
Bams.
Or is it a cigar?
Thank you so much, you guys. If you were the recipient, I hope you enjoy your membership while you're here. Right, Nick should be free and she should be locked up. Hi, Tara. Good to see you.
So is that a joint?
Yes, this is my
is it a
main channel. So if you're not subscribed over on my second channel, where my opinion channel, I guess you'd call it.
Or is it a cigar?
And yeah, you might want to sub up over there. It'll be scrolling in the chat.
So is that a joint?
Into the Weeds, that's who it is too. Yes,
it a
Into
cigar?
the Weeds. So maybe we'll do something like that. I don't know.
So is that a
I thought
joint?
about putting a poll up in the community and being like, hey, what would you guys like
is
to
it a
talk
cigar?
about? The thing that's scary is that she has a kid.
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
Kel says, I haven't seen them all, but what I have seen is
So is that a
cray.
joint? Or is it a cigar?
A Gypsy Rose, I never thought
that
she
a
should have
joint?
gotten out.
Or is it a cigar?
Thank you, Mama Bear. You're really, really sweet and really supportive. I appreciate that. But I came live today, not only to, see you guys because I love you guys, but I was eating my dinner and I turned on YouTube and I saw this story and I was like, what is going on? So I figured that we could go over what we know about this case. It's really sad. It's a missing 5-year-old out of Alabama, and I have the map up here. Gray Hughes, stay away. I'm using Google Maps. I'm allowed to. You don't own them. Hey, Farrell. God, my nose is... This thing, makes me itch. Flannel, thank you for your super chat. Girl, you are a glutton for punishment. I respect your stamina. I actually love doing live streams. I actually love talking to you guys. I love being behind the mic, so I'm not being punished at all. Not at all. Gypsy Rose lives in Missouri. Hey, Tiff. I thought that Gypsy Rose was in Louisiana. The Wheezy. Oh, Megan Adams says, Jay, this is 15 minutes from where I live. It looks really desolate around there, Megan. Oh, it's so sad. It makes me sick. So, all right, we're going to get into it. I'm going to go over this article and then, hi, Melissa Hart. We are live. Welcome to 2026. If you guys could hit the like button, it really does help get it out in the algorithm. Fly on your wall. Hello. Why does he have an issue with others using Google Maps? Because he loves Google Maps. He thinks he owns them. He thinks he's got the copyright. He's the only one that knows how to use them. Well, we're gonna watch this, BAMS, because the cops do correct that. They make it sound like they got a call for a 4-year-old, but then they found out he was 5. All right, so let's go over. This is Walker County, okay? The Walker County Sheriff's Office is asking for the public to stop searching for a 4-year-old believed to be in danger because of explosives and booby traps found on the property area. That is what caught my ear. Johnathan Everett Boley, 4. So this is 4. Was last seen about 11:30 a.m. Wednesday in the 7,000 block of Highway 195 in Jasper. The sheriff said the father reported Johnathan was 5. Oh. Okay, so the sheriff said the father reported he was 5, but the family later told WVTM 13 that he's actually 4. Hey, Dwight. Have a safe trip. I know, it's really sad. Sheriff Nick Smith, this is Nick Smith right here. We're going to hear more from Nick. He said that the boy was living with his father, who reported him missing at about 1 p.m. The mother moved to Florida 1 year ago. I wonder if she was getting away from the father. And the father is given 5 days each year. 5 days. The child went missing during the visitation. He weighs 50 pounds, has blonde hair, blue eyes, was wearing a yellow Mickey Mouse shirt, black pants, and Paw Patrol shoes. The sheriff said that they were told that Johnathan was with his older brother and a black Labrador retriever seen in this photo. The dog is also missing. Here's the dog. So before we get into the updates of the case, we're going to start from the beginning. This came out. Let me make this bigger. Hold on. This came out last night. Just doesn't sound good. However, they've searched and searched and searched and they haven't found him. So what I believe is happening now is that the FBI has stepped in and they're, looking at probably the father's devices, things like that. But we'll get to that. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. The older brother is apparently 6. Oh my goodness, Melissa. I searched for Johnathan today, but not with the crews, just me and my dog. I'm 50 minutes from Jasper. Something doesn't feel right, and I hope I'm wrong. Thank you, Melissa. My gut feeling, foul play. What's your guys' gut feeling? Well, let's listen to the original. This is the original report of him being missing. This came out 22 hours ago.
And we begin with that breaking news out of Walker County. A 5-year-old is missing. Authorities believe that 5-year-old Johnathan Boley could be in danger. He was last seen around 11:30 this morning.
Look how cute he is. Look how cute he is.
The 7,000 block of Highway 195 in Jasper. Jonathan's father didn't report him missing until 2 hours after he disappeared.
2 hours.
Authorities were going to issue a search warrant for the father's home, but they say they found an unusual type of explosives on the property. Johnathan was wearing a yellow Mickey Mouse shirt, black pants, and Paw Patrol shoes. Volunteers have been sent home for the night, but the search for Johnathan is expected to ramp up again tomorrow. If you know anything about where he is, you're asked to call the Walker County Sheriff's Office.
I have a really bad feeling because the dad only got him for 5 days a year. And it sounds like maybe mom moved to Florida. Maybe it was a bad situation or something. But man, 5 days a year and your kid goes missing. What are the odds? So then they're going to do like a search warrant, and there's explosives. So we're going to get into more of that next. This is a clip from 13 hours ago. And I know this. Okay, so wait, we're going to skip forward. So this is a good one. This is an odd clip, right? So the media is standing out here waiting for the sheriff. The sheriff comes out, and this is the reporter right here. Hold on. So this is the reporter right here. And he's walking up with the sheriff, but he like records the sheriff before they do the on-camera interview. So listen, the sheriff gives a lot of deets. This is from 13 hours ago. We're going to open up the mic. The dog is missing, air quotes, yes. Pretty Hate, thank you for joining today. Appreciate your support. They're going to turn on the mic in a second. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah.
Or is it a cigar?
Y'all want to go ahead and record some sound real quick? You want to record something real quick, or are we can? We'll okay.
Outside first.
Okay. Y'all still need help today? Or?
I think we got enough people. Biggest thing I need people to do, live in the area, is to make sure they're checking vehicles, checking their garages, carports, and things of that nature. Check any game cameras if they have them that's close to the search area. We've been out from 1 o'clock yesterday till 3 o'clock this morning with drones and aviation. Aviation's fueled back up, or they're getting back out. We haven't had as much as one heat signature, to indicate that the kid's in the woods. So it would indicate that either he's not in the woods or he's under something, But we haven't found the dog either.
Now, how is the dog?
The little brother said that when they were at the wood line, that the brother and the dog went across the fence line, and he went back to tell
Hey,
the dad
Nomad.
that the brother had went across the fence.
Nomad, are you from this area? He says Nick Smith is crooked, but maybe since this is a child, he'll do right by the little boy. Are you a local, Nomad? Sarah Lee, 15 months. Thank you, honey.
So is that a joint?
It kind of reminds me of Sebastian, too.
Or is
But then
a
it
cigar?
also reminds me kind of the Wells, when the brothers were there, and she was like, oh, yeah, the brothers were there, and I told her to go inside and play, and they were like the last ones to see her. The Wells kind of put the boys in a bad spot there. Hey, Yvonne. He does. He looks really stressed.
Line. Okay. Nobody's seen.
Okay, so that's the last time he was seen was in the woods.
Allegedly, yeah.
Okay. So do y'all feel like he's probably in the woods?
You know, the thing that I don't want people to take searches upon themselves that's not connected or signed in to help search, just because of the dad having explosive devices and different things set up on the property. So.
Wow, Kalina.
Then we'll let you get out here. All right, so I'll ask you about that, and just that's about it, basically.
30 miles away. I thought this was really a strange thing to put on YouTube. So now they're muted. And they're about to do their thing.
Well, there's a lot of people here that are all in desperate need to find Johnathan and find him quickly. We've got Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith. He's here. You've got a lot of agencies here, a lot of people here. What's next as y'all get started?
So the search for Johnathan started yesterday. We got a call about 12:28 about a missing child of 4 years old.
Hey, Rhonda.
The report that we got when we got here, the child is actually 5 years old.
See, that article said the opposite. The sheriff said the father reported Johnathan was 5, but then the family told the news he's 4. They got a call at 12:28 yesterday. Oh my God, it does say missing. Does Walker County, do they know how to spell?
So is that a joint?
Hey, Rhonda. Thank you for becoming a member. Happy New Year. Thank you for subscribing, D. Bramblett.
Awesome.
You're awesome, D. Bramblett. Bramble. Yeah, it doesn't look good, and it doesn't look like they have any high hopes, unfortunately.
28 about a missing child of 4 years old. The report that we got when we got here, the child is actually 5 years old. The indications were that him and his brother were outside playing around the fence line with a dog, with a lab mixed dog with a white chest. The brother said that the dog and his brother went across the fence line. He went back to notify the father that the brother had crossed the fence line. There was about a 2-hour delay at this point that we
They
have
probably
narrowed
looked for
down.
him.
There was a 2-hour delay in calling law enforcement to get us out here. But when we were called, deputies were on scene with RPS at about 1:02, and they cleared the house to make sure that the child wasn't just hiding in the house. We had a drone in the air since 1:15 all the way up till 3 o'clock this morning with aviation support, with thermal imagery, trying to find the child. We have not gotten any heat sensors. We had volunteers out yesterday doing ground searches, law enforcement out doing ground searches. Those ground searches around the house got suspended yesterday. We have got support from the FBI, state police, local municipalities, law enforcement volunteers. There's just a whole lot of people to name that's stepped up to really help us.
Wow.
But we suspended the search. We obtained a search warrant for the house. There was explosives inside the house. Encourage anybody that not to take any searching on their own. If they want to search, they need to come sign in here at Cornerstone Church, so we know who's doing what, because it is especially around the house, we're going to keep it limited to law enforcement just because of the threat.
Hey, Denise Bramblett. She says, I'm a local. This sheriff's department is incompetent and corrupt. How big is the population there, Denise? Like, how many people live in this area? I wonder if Nick Smith is, like, born and raised there. Dad is a huge suspect, in my opinion. Walker County is corrupt and dangerous. There's Crystal Beavers. A lot of them don't make it out of jail alive. So him and the dog are gone. I think they're expanding their search area for him, but we'll find out.
of explosives throughout the property line.
Yeah, wow, what a day. So what are y'all going to start going out as teams this morning and continue that search?
So right now, we're going to brief here shortly. We're going to organize teams, search groups to get out. Looks like we got a couple hundred people here that we're going to be able to utilize today to do a significant ground search. Like I said, we didn't get any thermal hits from yesterday evening all the way through the night, so that would indicate that the child is either not in the woods or the child is under some kind of structure. So I encourage people that live in this vicinity to make sure they're searching their vehicles, they're searching their garages, they're searching their carports, anything that a child could be hiding under that we might not have gotten to yet.
And I thought it was good advice too, if you have a deer camera or any sort of video equipment, to check that as well.
So if you have any kind of deer camera out in the woods, please check that footage to see if you've got the child or the dog, I believe his name was Buck, on camera. So the child and the dog have still not been accounted for. It's something that we're both looking for both.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us. We know you got a lot to do today. We appreciate you taking your time. Reporting live near Jasper, Russell Jones, WVRC 6 News.
I don't get bad vibes from this guy, but I'm not discounting what people that live there say, because you guys, look what happened with the sheriff in Kentucky. Look at what happened with the sheriff and the judge in Kentucky. The entire sextortion thing is now leading into like their freaking drug rehab facilities run by the county, and Walker County is 65K. Very, very rural. Saw lots of cows today. What's the temperature there? Cold, I would imagine. Hello, Jips. Thank you for 19 months. She said, please bring Johnathan home safely. Well, they're saying they didn't get a heat signal so that he could be under something. But it doesn't sound feasible if they were out there for that long. If he would have, like, you know, gotten out from whatever he was under, he would, you know, have walked around, they would have picked up a heat signal. Varia, Happy New Year. No, this is Alabama. So to give you guys an idea of the area, this is on the maps. This is the area by Harmony. I think, yeah, Harmony Baptist Church is... Wait, let me put it on satellite. There we go. Do you approve, Gray? Am I doing good? So pretty rural, right? I'm going to zoom out so you guys can get an idea of where. I don't want to see these roads. Why is it doing that? Anyways, we're going to go down here. This is the street view. I don't know exactly which house is theirs. I haven't gotten that far. I literally just saw this when I ended my stream earlier. But I wanted to kind of look at, why would he have explosives on his property line, on the fence line? Is he paranoid? Is something going on? He could even be in an underground bunker. Oh yeah, the dog would have shown up on heat too. Great point. Hold on, what's this right here? That mom must just be sick to her stomach, huh? Well, hello, Vibrator. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for your support.
Or is it a cigar?
Denise, what do you mean that's you? I said, hey, Denise Bramblett. This is Marigold Road, which is right around there. So everybody that lives in the area, they want them to check their cameras. They want them to check their trail cams and things like that. But it's very rural, okay? So we're going to go here 11 hours ago.
missing. Russell Jones is live at the Cornerstone Assemblies of God Church with the very latest. Russell?
Oh, Cornerstone.
Hey, Sheldon, well, we moved just down.
Hold on, let's go to Cornerstone. What church was it we saw? Cornerstone Church? Oh yeah, the Cornerstone Church is on the corner of Highway 195 and Marigold. Does anyone know the exact address of these people? They did, Berlin. We're going to get there. Hey, Body Movin'. Good to see you. Happy New Year, girl. Happy New Year, Urban. Walker County makes Chicago look like Disney World. Hey, Amber. Well, the thing is that they didn't get any heat signals, so... And it's him and a dog missing. Not just him. Okay, let's watch this one.
Down the road, we're still on 195, but we wanted to show you this is where all the search parties are coming now.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Denise. It's kind of a joke. I go, dee. I wasn't saying your name. I didn't know your nickname was D. Sorry. Dee.
Got multiple agencies, Jefferson County, Walker County, people from Summerton, the police department, a K9 unit, they're here, several K9 units, boats, ATVs, drones. The sheriff even told us they had a helicopter here yesterday, all searching for 5-year-old Johnathan Boley. They said he was last seen not far from this area yesterday around 11:30. You can see there's folks walking in the woods, but this was the scene earlier as folks all gathered this morning around 7 o'clock at Cornerstone Assemblies of God to set out and look for Johnathan. We spoke with Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith. He says he appreciates everybody's help, but he says, you know, if you want to help, make sure you check in with them first. They will put you to work.
Hey,
he also
Wagon.
described the situation that he was told when Johnathan was last seen.
The indications were that him and his brother were outside playing around the fence line with a dog. With a lab mixed dog with a white chest. The brother said that the dog and his brother went across the fence line. He went back to notify the father that the brother had crossed the fence line.
I'm not buying the story.
Now,
Are you
again,
guys?
if you want to help, you can. Sheriff Nick Smith says he would love more people to be out here, but you got to check in with them first just so they know where everybody's at. Again, they're meeting at Cornerstone Assembly here on 195, just down the road, about a mile from here. Check in with them. He said they will put you to work. Reporting live in Jasper, Russell Jones, W.
Do you guys think these explosives are something that he always had, or do you think that the explosives have something to do with the little boy being missing? I feel like that he's just this type of person. The father's former military, and neighbors said they have heard explosions for weeks. Vibrator, same to you. Happy New Year, hon.
You're awesome.
You're not buying it, Yvonne? Yeah, him and the dog. God, it makes me sick. Okay, so this one is an update, and then we're going to watch this longer report from just 2 hours ago, okay? I just want to get all the facts in, and then we will get to the latest stuff.
And good evening. Welcome to the 4 o'clock show. My name is Ashanti Ford, and we're actually going to go right over to Gracie Johnson. She's been following a story on a missing person. And Gracie, talk to us more about what you found out today.
Ashanti, this remains an active and very fluid investigation. Deputies tell us the child, 5-year-old Johnathan Boyle, was last seen yesterday, December 31st, around 11:30 a.m. And as of right now, no sign of the child or his dog have been located.
You know, we've been going on now well over 24 hours of looking for the child, and we have not gotten really any indication of the child being in the woods. We've got no thermal, no imagery from the helicopter and drones.
She is pretty, isn't she?
Hasn't revealed anything to my knowledge. If it has, it's nothing that Instant Command has made me aware of at this time.
The sheriff's office says the search has been underway around the clock with K-9 units and drones deployed since around 1:15 early this morning. Smith says the child's father has been charged, though the sheriff is stressing that those charges are not related to the child's disappearance. He says the father is former military and neighbors have reported hearing explosions for weeks, unsure of where they are coming from. Deputies also confirmed they do have a search warrant, but say they've not been able to execute it yet because crews are still working to make sure the property is safe.
During the search, and we have suspended the search for civilians. We've asked them to refrain from searching at this time until we're able. We have identified at least 8 other potential explosive devices.
Oh my
we
goodness.
do not believe that they're charged, but I cannot say that to be sure until they're examined by the FBI bomb explosives team.
Sheriff Smith is currently in a briefing with the FBI. He says as soon as that briefing concludes, he will come out and give us an update. We will bring you that update live. Live in Walker County, Gracie Johnson, ABC 33.
Okay, so that was 4 hours ago. Here is the 2 hour ago update. Right. They couldn't even get in there. Hi, Kitty. Happy New Year. They couldn't even get in the house. It could be PTSD. It could be paranoia. He could be suffering from, a psychosis. Let me get out my books, Dr. John. Hey, Kathy Rutledge. Sarah with an H. Happy New Year. Thank you for your super chat. So the mother was in Florida. So I don't know. I haven't seen anything from the mother yet. All I know is that the mother was in Florida. The dad gets him 5 days a year. 5 days a year. I don't know if, the mom is the brothers. Are they from the same mom? Thank you for the updates in chat, jammers. Hi, Lori.
You guys ready? Anybody got any questions in particular?
Sure. To start off, can you kind of just give us the facts of this again and just kind of summarize this for everyone?
Thanks, Sarah.
So just to summarize again, going back to yesterday, we've been searching for a missing 5-year-old since 1 o'clock, roughly, since yesterday. We've had air support in the air. We've had drones in the air. We've had volunteers. We've had canines. We've had canines on the ground. We're fixing to put some more canines on the ground. As you can hear now, the helicopter's still in the sky. We're still looking. We suspended the search a little earlier because volunteers were flagging potential things that they thought might be explosives. We have identified across the street that none of those items flagged were explosives. Okay, so we're going to resume searching back across that side of the property in the morning, but for tonight we're going to keep everything contained to the right side of the property and continue to search. The house has been cleared. Now our investigators are inside trying to collect any additional evidence to maybe help us find this child. Like I said, again, I'm very pleased with the community outreach and community support. Just today long, since 7 o'clock, We had 126 first responders that came out to work, help try to find this child. We had 161 volunteers that came out to help search.
Dad
We
is
covered
40.
over 500 acres today, which is a lot of ground to cover in a short amount of time that we got done today. We're going to regroup again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I know rain's supposed to be moving in, and we'll have to, play it by ear and see how the weather goes throughout the day.
Sheriff, I think one of the big questions moving forward is what does this search look like? You mentioned today that there's been no indication that the child's in the woods. Does that mean you're expanding your search to other areas of kind of Walker County, or are you guys looking anywhere else?
Right now, the FBI is working on some things, and they're working on collecting data and information that may expand our search later on. But for right now, we don't have any reason to believe
The brother is
it
6.
is expanded outside of where we're at now. We're just continuing to just methodically search this area here.
Do you know what those devices were, if they were not explosive that were found?
They just said they was not explosives. They didn't go into any details.
So since it's been determined that those devices that were found are not explosive, will volunteer people be able to come out
Tomorrow at 7.
Tomorrow.
7. So the same thing we did today, we'll repeat it again tomorrow at 7. People can come in, they can check in, and we'll start this process again tomorrow for volunteers.
Overhead, are y'all still doing drones and stuff tonight, or is that?
Yeah, so the helicopter's running their FLIR and thermal from the sky. They'll be running that through the night. So whenever the helicopter goes and refuels, we'll put the drones back up in the air. So we'll constantly try throughout the night to have air support in the air. The FBI's got some fresh K9s here that are about to do some searching on the property, the main property. And like I said, we'll be busy all night. We'll be working all night until we find the child. And we're doing the best that we can with the situation and the information that we have.
With having to suspend the on-the-ground search for a large part of the day today, how do you think that's impacted the investigation?
It hinders it, but I will say this: I am proud of the volunteers because they listened this morning. We told the volunteers early this morning, if you see something suspicious, flag it. Make sure that we're contacted, make sure that we know so we can verify it. The challenge is we only have so many people that are experienced with dealing with bombs and explosives. And they were tied up at the house, so they couldn't just leave the house to come check out those 8 devices. So once the house was able to be secured, they were able to move to those locations and verify that they were not explosives.
And then just talk about how essential time is. It's getting cold out tonight, rain moving in tomorrow. Talk about how this concept of time is, going to affect this.
Timing is critical, and like I said, I know a lot of people are wanting to volunteer, and I don't want people getting burnt out because I want to be able to stay fresh. I want to be able to continue to search. Like I said, that's why it's critical. That's why we're going to be out 24/7 until we hopefully find this child.
Sheriff, do you believe he's in the woods here somewhere?
I'm going to believe the story that we have now until something else presents itself. Based off of what we were told earlier about the 6-year-old brother being with with his 5-year-old brother and the dog, and that's the story that we have. And that's the story that we're going with. Like I said, we've expanded our search outside of that, and until something else changes that dynamic, we're going to continue to search this area.
Can you talk a little bit about tomorrow with the volunteers and the weather rolling in? Do you have any tips that you think volunteers should have?
Obviously, if you're going to come out tomorrow at 7, make sure you're prepared for the weather. I mean, I've told everybody here that we're going to continue to search, whether it's raining, or, if it's pouring down, we're going to continue to search.
And can we expect another update from you before 7 a.m. or is this the last one for the evening?
This may be the last one for the evening, unless something drastic changes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was just reading. It looks like Dad has a business in HVAC. Is the dad being released? I don't think so. But take a look at this. I'm going to show you guys this on Alabama Predator Facebook. Excuse me. So this has more pictures too of Johnathan. Okay, so the 6 p.m. update, which was just a few hours ago, Sheriff Nick Smith confirmed that 8 items found on neighboring properties, initially believed to be potential explosives, were examined by the FBI and were not. The FBI has completed explosive-related operations at the home. Right. Are they letting him go? What the fuck? His mother. Okay, the mother. Okay, what we know so far. Johnathan's mother, Angel Boley. Okay, let's look her up. She is the guest services director at Day Spring Camp and Conference Center, which is an Episcopal retreat facility. She previously worked at Camp McDowell in Alabama. And Johnathan lives in Florida with his mother and his 6-year-old brother. The boys were on a 5-day visitation, scheduled to return today. Johnathan was last seen the day before at 11:30. It is said the family black lab was with the boy, but this is speculation. But they charged him with unlawful manufacturing of a destructive device or bacteriological or biological weapon. And the only indication that the boy is in the woods is what the 6-year-old brother said. But here's some better pictures. Oh my gosh, what a cutie pie. Happy New Year, Aquarius. Good to see you. So there's some other pictures of him. He's extremely cute. Look at his little bun. He's got curly hair. He's adorable. So do they know how old he is? This person's saying 6, then this lady's like, no, he's 4, and then she's like, he's 5. This is one of the devices they found. It looks like PVC pipe. Hey, hey, Dee Dee. This is Alabama. I know, he's gorgeous. But they said they determined they weren't explosives, so what gives? Like, what is that? Brother, I think they're stepbrothers, is what someone said. Angel, what's her name? Boley? Angel Boley? Was that her name? Angel Boley, Florida. Angel Boley. Day Spring. Okay, here it is. This is her. Is this her? Meet Angel Boley, Day Spring's brand new director of guest services. Angel came from Day Spring from Camp McDowell, a renowned Episcopal center in Nauvoo, Alabama, that has gradually become the Episcopal Church's largest capacity camp and conference center. She studied marine biology and spent several years as a naturalist. She looks really nice. We are grateful to have someone with Angel's gifts and experience. Welcome to the team. She just started a new job a year ago. It won't let me see any more. She's like the director of this whole place. They have a chef, Patrick Michaels. They have Michelle. They have all these people. Parrish, Florida. That's where it is. Parrish, Florida. Where's Parrish, Florida? Oh, shoot. That's right by me. Oh, okay.
You're awesome.
Hey, Eddie Richardson. Thank you for subscribing. But they just said the FBI said they weren't bombs. Okay. Well, that's his mother. I'm sure she's beside herself tonight. But back to these. So this is what they found on the property along the fence line. I don't know. I haven't seen a picture of the father yet. Have you guys? Someone on Facebook responds to this and says, several months ago, another young child came up missing in that area for 4 days. A passerby stopped and found him dirty but safe. I mean, what if the dad didn't do anything? He gets the son for 5 days a year, is what they said. And if they weren't bombs, why are they still holding him? That's what I thought they said, that they weren't explosives. Hold on. Let me see if I can dig up some more information. They did stop it, but then he just said 2 hours ago that they tested those and they weren't bombs. That's what he said. And that's the latest update. I'm not seeing anything else about it or about him. Well, he's putting, 5 days a year. Mom lives in Florida. And he lives in Alabama. And he gets them 5 days a year. And he was supposed to go back today. The neighbors reported they had heard explosives for weeks. So if he was supposed to go home on the 1st, he must have got him like the 27th. The father was very good looking, but he looks disheveled now. You know what that reminds me of? Sweet Daddy, if that's true. The guy that, what was his name, that picked up his children, his 3 little girls, for the visit? He does HVAC, so the pipe tracks, yeah. Yeah, there definitely has to be a reason for that. I agree. Travis Decker. He was also ex-military. He was having a lot of issues. Maybe there was an accident. That's a thought, Wispy. Maybe it was an accident and the dad, like maybe if he's paranoid and he has planted these things around his property, that there was an accident with them. Because the neighbors said they've been hearing explosions for weeks. That's the one, Pines, yeah. Biological weapons. It was slash. Yeah, there it is. Melissa Estes. Jameson Kyle Boley, 40, is charged with unlawful manufacturing of a destructive device or bacteriological or biological weapon. I Googled the pipe thing and it said it can be used to deter deer from eating saplings, but who knows? Sarah with an H. As of Thursday evening, the sheriff said the house was secured, and officials said what was believed to be pipe bombs were not explosives. Okay, so are they going to let this guy out? What's going on? Oh, thanks, Sarah Lee. I wonder, Jasper, Alabama. I'll show you. So the guy's address is 7333 Highway 195, Jasper, Alabama. And when you put that in, you see a business associated with it too. Alabama Refrigeration, Heating and Air. So this must be his business. Is this him? This must be him right here. I'm going to guess that he's probably got some mental issues and maybe there was an accident. Oh, I mean, but the dog too? That's true, sweet daddy. There'd be tons of evidence. Very true. Good point. He was supposed to go back to mom. Yeah, today. Today. He went missing yesterday.
You're awesome.
Oh, wow, Yvonne. So anyway, let's look on this map here. That's very, very depressing. Ugh. I feel sick for the mom. So this is the area here. What's the biggest city near there? Is there one? So here's Jasper down here. What's the big city? In Alabama. What's the big city? Do they have one? Birmingham? Okay, so it looks like it is, I don't know, a little ways away from Birmingham. Can you guys see Birmingham on the map? See? Here's Birmingham, Alabama. Here's 7333 Alabama 195. Looks like he does good work in HVAC. I'm telling you, it sounds like either
Awesome.
there's got to be either a mental health issue going on, like a crisis. But there's got to be a reason he only gets the 5 days a year. That's nothing. It would be so hard to leave your little ones with someone that sees them 5 days a year. Dad or no dad. I mean, granted, maybe he went to Florida and visited them. We don't know. An hour. We don't know. Like, maybe he went to Florida a lot. Maybe he saw him a lot in Florida. We don't know. Are we ruling out stranger abduction? No, I don't think we can rule out anything, Pretty Hate. I feel like the dog would have come back, especially with the other boy being in the house. I'd like to know who the mom and dad of each child, because they're stepbrothers. Yeah, I don't know. Right, and if these two boys who are like a year apart are out there playing by the fence line, why wouldn't... And the one was like, oh, I'm going to go, across the fence line. I mean, did they have to climb a fence? Did they have to... Was there an opening in the fence? When you say fence line, there's got to be a fence there. There was a quick of someone in a car driving by that JLR showed earlier where they were searching, and that address was 7556. No, I think this is him because that business comes up to him, I believe. Yeah, his name is associated with that business, and it's 7333. So I checked it kind of both ways. Yeah, we don't have much info at all. I don't know about the step thing. I don't know. I don't understand how they're stepbrothers. But both of them were going to go back to Florida? I mean, they'd have to be his biological boys. Because why else would he... Yeah, I don't know, Kels. Because it does say Alabama Refrigerating, Heating, and Air, employee Jameson Kyle Boley. And then it says 7333. So I guess we'll find out more tomorrow. It said the mom dropped both of them off. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Dee Dee LaBelle, I'm glad you found me too. Mom has a pic of 2 boys on her Facebook. Oh. I don't want to show the other brother. Not at this juncture. They're too little. Oh no. Bushi says expecting 60% chance of rain tomorrow. Well, let's hope that the 40% is what comes through. And it doesn't. Although the sheriff did say that that they're expanding their search based on what the FBI is analyzing devices, is what I understood. But there's really nothing else. Ugh, I just had a really sad thought. Is there a lot of bodies of water around here? Let's zoom in. So Jammer said they brought divers in today. That looks like a pond. I just don't think that little guy would go that far, in his pajama, And no warm coat. They checked him on Thursday. Okay. Smith Lake. Hello, Beans. Yeah, I can play it again. Okay, here we go.
You guys ready? Anybody got any questions in particular?
Sheriff, to start off, can you kind of just give us the facts of this again and just kind of summarize this for everyone?
Hold on, wait.
So just to summarize again, going back to yesterday, we've been searching for a missing 5-year-old since 1 o'clock, roughly, since yesterday. We've had air support in the air. We've had drones in the air. We've had volunteers. We've had canines. We've had canines on the ground. We're fixing to put some more canines on the ground. As you can hear now, the helicopter's still in the sky. We're still looking.
Okay, so they had canines on the ground as well. Now, we all know that the canines are not 100% foolproof, but I wonder if there was a scent. At all. Where did the scent go if they did, pick up a scent?
Expanded the search a little earlier because volunteers were flagging potential things that they thought might be explosives. We have identified across the street that none of those items flagged were explosives. Okay, so we're going to resume
The items across the street? So now it's across the street? I'm so confused. Where were the damn explosives?
So is that a joint?
Thank you so much, Beans. Happy New Year. I know you've been working a lot. Thank you for 29 months. I appreciate it. It's good to see you tonight.
searching back across that side of the property in the morning, but for tonight we're going to keep everything contained to the right side of the property and continue to search. The house has been cleared. Now our investigators are inside trying to collect any additional evidence to maybe help us find this child.
House is cleared. A 5-year-old could move darn fast. Remember little J.J. Rowland? Yeah, with this cold. Temperatures went down to 20 degrees, says Metallic.
Like I said, again, I'm very pleased with the community outreach and community support. Just today long, since 7 o'clock, we had 126 first responders that came out to work, help try to find this child. We had 161 volunteers that came out to help search. We covered over 500 acres today.
Wow.
Which is a lot of ground to cover in a short amount of time that we got done today. We're going to regroup again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I know rain's supposed to be moving in, and we'll have to, play it by ear and see how the weather goes throughout the day.
Sheriff, I think one of the big questions moving forward is what does this search look like? You mentioned today that there's been no indication that the child's in the woods. Does that mean you're expanding your search to other areas of kind of Walker County, or are you guys looking anywhere else?
Right now, the FBI is working on some things, and they're working on collecting data and information that may expand our search later on. But for right now, we don't have any reason to believe it is expanded outside of where we're at now. We're just continuing to just methodically search.
Okay, did you catch that? Hold on, let me put on the captions. Oh, there is no captions. Crap. I think, okay.
Are you guys looking anywhere else?
Are you guys looking anywhere else? Are you expanding your search area?
Right now, the FBI is working on some things, and they're working on collecting data and information that may...
Okay. So they cleared the house. They've got devices. They probably got phones, computers, iPads, watches, whatever the guy has, right? So the FBI is working on that aspect, probably trying to trace locations, looking at communications. You know, did dad text anyone? Was he calling anyone? Did he go anywhere? Shit like that, right? It is very sad. You're 25 minutes away. Hi, Jen K. Right? They're not catching up, and they're not catching any heat signals out there. Thank you guys all for searching for the little guy. And Happy New Year, Polkaroo. So anyways, the digital forensics, they're gonna track, his vehicle possibly. The dog could, if he is out there, the dog could be with him. Is there proof the boy was even with his dad? Other than what we've been told, that's it. Hey, Dreams, Happy New Year. So Jersey Lady says a square mile is 640 acres. They did 500. That's a lot in 24 hours.
Expand our search later on, but for right now, we don't have any reason to believe it is expanded outside of where we're at now. We're just continuing to just methodically search this area here.
Do you know what those devices were, if they were not explosives that were found?
They just said,
by the way, if you'd like to follow my son, Ryan Hines, on Kick, he is currently in Austin, Texas. He just got there today. He was one of 20 picked for a challenge on Kick, like a IRL streaming challenge. Kels, can you share Ryan's link? Because he's going to be in Austin for the next week. They're staying in a non-disclosed location, and they're going to be on teams and doing things. I don't even fully understand it, but if you guys want to follow that, I don't know what it's going to be. So, disclaimer, I don't know. I don't think he even knows. But supposedly it's like something like The Apprentice, like when Trump did The Apprentice, but this big streamer wants an assistant. So they're competing to be his assistant and competing for $10,000. The grand prize is 10 grand, and then you'll be this big streamer, this streamer's assistant. So Happy New Year and good luck to Ryan. Hopefully you guys will follow and go in there and pop in and see how he's doing. He's an adventurous one.
there was not explosives. They didn't go into any details.
So since it's been determined that those devices that were found are not explosive, will volunteer people be able to come out
tomorrow? Oh, he's in the Nick Lee challenge. You know it, Jess? Jess N? Yeah, he's in the Nick Lee challenge. Yes, he is. I don't know who that is, but yes, that's who it is. Yeah, you guys go talk to him. I know we have a lot of OGs like Cheryl and Kels. Oh, Kels is in Houston, but yeah, I don't know who Amaranth, I don't know who any of these people are. I hear about it from him. So yeah, no, the boy was reported 2 hours missing, 2 hours later. Vibrator probably in the spring, because there's a lot of people that are trying to find out who I filmed with for my show, and they want to sabotage it. Because when you do good things, and you're successful and you do good things for yourself, people want to sabotage that. Kind of like with my son, we just had a troll. But thank you for reminding me about Ryan's challenge. He just got there today. It is a big deal. It is a big deal for my son. So thank you very much. Oh, Kels said, I just talked to him earlier on the stream. He's going great. He's got a full suit, he told me. He's got some button-ups. I don't know if he's live right now, but I know all of his J for Justice moderator mommies follow up with him and check in on him. It's hard for me to sometimes watch these IRLs and stuff because it is IRL and you don't know what's going to happen. Right, like Bean said. You're in Austin, Butterfly. Awesome. Okay, yeah, Jen, I would love to get pics or anything that you have to send to me. Is the email code here? I'm so glad that troll came in here and reminded me of that. Now he's getting more followers. Thank you. Trolls can't really mess that up. The whole group are kind of trolls. He's not worried about trolls. He can handle trolls. Oh, they're live right meow. Okay, there we go. Kels just shared the link. I'm going to go watch them after. I can only watch for a little bit, but I want to see. Yeah, we lift each other up here. We're not cunts. Sorry for the word, but there's a lot of them out there. A lot of snakes out there. A lot of people that want to see people do poorly and want to be less, like do lesser than them. I like to lift up. Go sub up to Wispy. Wispy's live during the week in the middle of the night. She's out there on the West Coast. So, yeah. He's live eating French fries. Oh, okay. So nothing's going on right now. All right, let's finish listening to this.
Tomorrow at 7. Tomorrow 7. So the same thing we did today, we'll repeat it again tomorrow at 7. People can come in.
So they're going to be back out tomorrow. Now they can take volunteers. So all of those people in here that wanted to volunteer, there's no pipe bombs. You can go. I have followed Ryan since he was riding around near the time you went to Michigan. Really, Vibe? Thank you. Of course we want the best for everyone. Of course we want the best for everyone's children. We want nothing but the best for everyone's children. Their children. People love to hate, though. But, me and Ryan will just keep pushing along, growing our channels, doing our thing, while others regurgitate. Rinse, wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. Over and over. The same thing day in, day out.
Or is it a cigar?
Sunshine. Susie Q, welcome to Lawful Listener. Thank you for joining. Imagine re-streaming someone that you can't stand on New Year's Eve. Imagine not having real friendships or real, acquaintances that you can panel up with, have fun with on New Year's Eve. Look at Yvonne is already subbed up. Happy New Year, Allie Books. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. Hey, Chester, it's good to see you too. Oh, look at Beans. Look at Beans with the 10. I don't know if he learned from me, though.
So is that a joint?
Thank you so much. Look at it. Bushi, Wispy, Jess, Sable, Yvonne, Berlin, Ranny, Miss Glass, the pretend judge. Thank you so much, Beans, for your support.
So is that a joint?
Happy New Year.
Or is it a cigar?
I had so much fun. Jolene is so funny. Our panel is fucking hilarious.
So is that a joint?
And they can check in, and we'll start this process again tomorrow for volunteers.
Volunteers can come tomorrow.
Yeah, so the helicopter's running their FLIR and thermal from the sky. They'll be running that through the night. So whenever the helicopter goes and refuels, we'll put the drones back up in the air. So we'll constantly try throughout the night to have air support in the air.
Happy New Year, Diana.
The FBI's got some fresh K9s here that are about to do some searching on the property.
So the FBI brought out dogs as well.
Property. And like I said, we'll be busy all night. We'll be working all night until we find.
Oh, if you're not familiar what Kick is just like Twitch or YouTube or any streaming platform. It's free. You don't even have to have an account to watch it. It's okay, Allie Books. Life happens. It's good to see you, though, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Find the child. And, we're doing the best that we can with the situation and the information that we have.
with evidence being low on the ground search for a large part of the day today, how do you think that that's impacted the investigation?
You know, it hinders it, but I will say this: I am proud of the volunteers because they listened this morning. You know, we told the volunteers early this morning,
Sarah.
if you see something suspicious, flag it. Make sure that we're contacted, make sure that we know so we can verify it. The challenge is we only have so many people that are experienced with
Oh, did he smile? Varia?
Or is it a cigar?
We're very close. He knows I love him very much.
dealing with bombs and explosives. And they were tied up at the house, so they couldn't just leave the house to come check out those 8 devices. So once the house was able to be secured, they were able to move to those locations and verify that they were not explosives.
And then just talk about how essential time is. It's getting cold out tonight, rain moving in tomorrow. Talk about how
Rain
concept of
tomorrow.
time is, going to affect this.
Timing is critical, and like I said, I know a lot of people are wanting to volunteer, and I don't want people getting burnt out because I want to be able to stay fresh. I want to be able to continue to search. Like I said, that's why it's critical. That's why we're going to be out 24/7 until we hopefully find this child.
Sheriff, do you believe he's in the woods here somewhere?
I'm going to believe the story that we have now until something else presents itself. Based off of what we were told earlier about the 6-year-old brother being with with his 5-year-old brother and the dog, and that's the story that we have. That's the story that we're going with. Like I said, we've expanded our search outside of that, and until something else changes that dynamic.
Okay. Not sure that they've talked to the little one. It doesn't sound like they talked to the little one. It sounds to me like he was told by the dad that the 2 boys were out there. Is that what you picked up? And yes, mom filed a protection order. In 2021. Bams, thank you for becoming a member and upgrading. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for subbing up, Mary D. Ryan said, oh, wow. You're all coming in for my mom's? Thanks. Nice to meet you all. He's such a nice kid. You've done a great job, Mom. I've seen him stream before in LA, I think. He has been to LA, yeah. Sherry Rollins, hello. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to pull up the flight radar. But I'm having troubles. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. I really appreciate it.
We're going to continue to search this area.
Can you talk a little bit about tomorrow with the volunteers and the weather rolling in? Do you have any tips that you think volunteers should have?
I found it.
Obviously, if you're going to come out tomorrow at 7, make sure you're prepared for the weather. I mean, I've told everybody here that we're going to continue to search, whether it's raining, or, if it's pouring down, we're going to continue to search.
And can we expect another update from you before 7 a.m. or is this the last one for the evening?
This may be the last one for the evening, unless something drastic changes. Thank you.
I don't see anything in the air either right now. It's completely empty in the air. Gosh, I hope they find this kid. Wouldn't it be amazing though? Jay, tell him to keep his head on a swivel. He does. Sherry Rollins, thank you for becoming a member.
So is that a joint?
I just love my Rollins, the Rollins band. No, wouldn't it be amazing though if like the dog kept protected him or something? Even though they're not maybe picking up. I'm trying to be really, positive because he's such a little guy and he's got his dog. I hope. Oh man. All right, well. Pines celebrating 20 months. So stinking proud of you, Jay, for keeping on. I'm proud of you, Pines, for being you. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you all. Jay, I can't wait to get my new mugs I ordered. My J for J OG broke. Oh no. My husband broke one of mine the other day too. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll keep my eye on this and we'll keep our eye on it tomorrow and see if there's any updates. Hopefully they find him. Maybe the doggo is keeping him safe. Is the 6-year-old from the same mother? See, that I haven't figured out. I need to do some research. Like I said, right before I went live, I was going to watch all these videos. I said, nope. I'm setting up a live. I'm going live and I'm going to talk to you guys about it together. We're going to walk through it together. Look at who's here. Dental Lori. Welcome to J is for Justice. Thank you, Dental Lori. You're so nice and supportive. Thank you. Vibrator. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, Cassie Phillips. I'm 30 minutes from there. My husband graduated from there. Wow. It just doesn't sound like the cop really believes the story because he was like, I was told that the boy was playing out there. Not that, oh yeah, the boy told, because they have to get like special people to talk to the boy. And this is so fresh. So I'm sure mom came up from Florida and then they're probably going to have to get the special, because that's what they did in the Summer Wells case for her three older brothers. They had to get a special psychologist to sit down with them, and they had to go somewhere, special in Tennessee. Like, so maybe that's being worked out to see what really happened, if that's the true story or if that's just what Dad's saying. The cops seem very somber. It's a somber feel. Right. So now they're going through all the I don't feel safe and my teeth hurt. Dental Lori. Call Dental Lori. 1-800-976-BABE. Happy New Year, Gypsy. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for joining tonight. I will keep you guys posted. If anything happens, of course, if this boy is found and he's okay, that will be my first thing. I'll just strike up a live and I'll just be right here and I'll be like, he's okay. I think we need a good outcome. I mean, it doesn't sound good, but if you have anything you want to email me, if you're a local and you've got some information or anything like that, send me an email. And thank you for joining. I think we need to roll some credits because we got a lot of support tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like and subscribe if you're not. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further? Bring it all in. And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click. It's real easy, man.